How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the New Year deal sale that runs through February 4th. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping for me, let's get into the video. For $4.79, One Piece Unlimited World Red Deluxe Edition is an action-adventure spin-off that follows the Straw Hat Pirates through the Island of Promises storyline. You freely explore Transtown, take on exciting side quests from its residents, and battle enemies as Luffy, Zoro, and other crew members, while facing challenging bosses like Rob Lucci and Caesar Clown, with new characters Pato and Red Count designed by Eiichiro Oda. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $2.99, A Tale of Paper is a short, atmospheric puzzle platformer about Line, a paper figure on an emotional journey through a beautifully handcrafted world. You solve environmental puzzles, navigate platforming challenges, and transform Line using origami forms, carefully manipulating each shape to reach higher platforms, unlock clever solutions, and explore each beautifully designed stage at your own careful, thoughtful pace. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Mayhem Brawler is an urban fantasy beat-em-up that revives the 90s arcade vibe with comic book-style visuals, a kick-ass soundtrack, and fast-paced, combo-driven combat you can tackle solo or in co-op. Play as superpowered officers Dolphin, Star, and Trouble as you respond to a routine call that quickly spirals into chaotic mayhem, battling street gangs, werewolves, and the sinister forces of a vampire-led megacorp. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Alwa's Awakening is a challenging 8-bit adventure platformer where you explore a large interconnected world to help free the land of Alwa. You solve puzzles, fight enemies, and defeat bosses using your magic staff, while navigating vibrant pixel art environments, discovering hidden secrets, and mastering increasingly difficult areas filled with traps, surprises, and cleverly designed challenges in true Metroidvania style. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Namco Museum Archives Volume 2 is a retro 8-bit arcade collection that lets you play 11 classic Namco titles, including some never released in the West. You play classics like Galaga, Dig Dug 2, and Pac-Land with modern conveniences like save points, replay functions, and adjustable settings, allowing you to experiment with strategies, practice tricky sections, and fully experience the nostalgia of the originals. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $1.49, Valley is a first-person adventure set in a remote and mysterious region of the Rocky Mountains, where vast forests, ancient ruins, and expansive landscapes hide countless secrets waiting to be discovered. You run and jump using the Leaf Suit, manipulate life and death, and explore forests, ruins, and vast landscapes to uncover the valley's mysteries, explore hidden areas, and experience the full range of its secluded environments. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $1.99, Minute of Islands is a narrative puzzle platformer where you explore strange islands and dark labyrinths below, guiding young mechanic Mo through handcrafted environments to repair a world on the brink of collapse. You wield the Omni Switch to solve environmental puzzles, navigate platforming challenges, and uncover the secrets of the island's hidden machines, while restoring ancient devices across the archipelago. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Saturday Morning RPG is an episodic JRPG set in a world inspired by 1980s Saturday morning cartoons and pop culture, where high schooler Marty gains incredible powers and faces the notorious Commander Hood. You battle enemies in turn-based combat, explore diverse environments across Shadow Valley, and level up using items to strengthen Marty, overcome obstacles, and discover hidden secrets throughout the world. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $2.79, Another World 20th Anniversary Edition is a platform action-adventure where young scientist Lester is hurled through space and time after a nuclear experiment goes wrong and is forced to fight for survival on a dangerous alien world. You solve puzzles, avoid hazards, and explore alien environments, while switching between original and full HD graphics and choosing from multiple soundtrack options. It's an 81 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $2.99, BlazeRush is a fast-paced arcade racing game with no health, no leveling, and no breaks, where players compete across diverse tracks and planets, mastering speed, strategy, and timing to dominate every chaotic race. You race vehicles, navigate dynamic tracks, and use weapons to hinder rivals, while taking on local or online multiplayer, adapting to new obstacles, and unlocking medals for tricks and achievements. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $3.89, Strayed Lights is an atmospheric action-adventure set in a wordless, dreamlike world, where you play as a newborn flame struggling to free yourself from surrounding shadows and reclaim your inner light. You'll explore luminescent forests, misty canyons, and mysterious caves, facing emotionally deformed creatures in fluid combat where shifting your colors is key to repelling attacks, pacifying enemies, and unlocking vivid finishers. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, about 10 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Kingdom New Lands is a strategy adventure game where rulers explore distant islands, manage resources, and build new kingdoms while facing environmental dangers, rival creatures, and ancient mysteries hidden across the new lands. You gather items, interact with NPCs, and use mysterious statues to expand and defend your kingdom while recruiting subjects and overcoming challenges to ensure your kingdom thrives. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Cathedral is an action-adventure game where a nameless protagonist wakes in a mysterious world full of secrets, hidden rooms, and dungeons, teaming up with the spirit Soul to face the demigod Ardor. You explore massive handcrafted areas, overcome challenging bosses, and collect upgrades while discovering hidden paths, solving environmental challenges, and experiencing the full breadth of this pixelated world. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $1.79, A Juggler's Tale is a puzzle platformer where you guide Abby, a marionette, through a grim yet enchanting medieval fairy tale world as she flees captivity in search of hard-earned freedom. You'll navigate environments shaped by her puppet strings, solving traversal challenges, slipping past bandits and deadly traps, and pushing through war-torn villages where danger and desperation hang heavy in the air. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $1.49, Beat Cop is a narrative-driven adventure where you play a framed detective in 1980s New York, investigating crimes, uncovering conspiracies, and deciding how to handle the city's shady residents. You interrogate suspects, complete day-to-day police tasks, and explore the streets while making choices that affect multiple endings, managing your reputation, and experiencing the humor, danger, and unexpected events of life on the beat. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I played Unlimited World Red and Another World, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun, though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.